I was asked to lie down on a giant machine that would take me through a tunnel-like enclosure. This scary, claustrophobic tunnel had to decide the next 2 years of my life. And as I was asked to not even move an inch on this machine, I just lied down there like a stationary, inanimate object. And in the next 2 minutes, the most irritating noise started playing over my head. Tuck! Tuck, 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 and it continued playing for the next 20 minutes. Good evening, Toastmasters and dear guests.
Good evening.
It was a hospital in Singapore where I had gone to get myself examined to know the cause of my splitting headaches, which were giving me sleepless nights for the past 2 months. And as I was absolutely berserk, I could not control those headaches. I went to the hospital and got myself examined. I was told to come back in the evening to collect my reports. In the evening when I came back, I was told that the brain MRI scans of my report shows that the frontal lobe of my brain has white spots which are nothing but of a bacteria and have brain tuberculosis. And I went absolutely numb. My throat was dry and I kept looking blankly at the native Singaporean doctor sitting right in front of me. And I just asked one question, just one, that can this problem be cured by medicine itself, or would I have to undergo some sort of invasive treatment or a surgery? And she, in her Mandarin accent, told, No medicine, only heavy steroid, surgery not required. It was the saddest day of my life, as if life had hammered me deep down, so much so to bury me alive and left me to choke and die. Because just a day before, I was fired from a startup that I had joined a year back. I had left a management consulting firm called McKinsey & Company to go and join this startup. But then who knew that the famous subprime crisis, the famous global recession of 2008 would hit it and I lose my job. I had no option but to come back to India, because when that lady asked me, would you start the treatment immediately? How could I? That too in a job, and that too in a country like Singapore, which was so expensive for any sort of medical treatment. I had no option to pack my bags and go back to India. While in the flight, the kid sitting next to me was somehow very restless to watch the in-flight entertainment. And he somehow was ferociously juggling with the channels. And he narrowed down to watch one cartoon channel. But somehow, this one channel captured my attention. For the kid, he enjoyed the cartoon, and that cartoon gave me a life-saving lesson. It was a story about a farmer and his old donkey. One night, the old donkey fell into the well. Looking at the situation, the farmer assessed that neither the empty well nor the old donkey were worth any trouble of saving. So instead, he called his 2 sons to bury the donkey alive so that to put him out of his misery. When the donkey starts to feel the dirt on his back, he panics. The situation seemed really bad. It seemed as if it was the end. It was all over. But then, as the men above kept shoveling the dirt into the well on his back, a smart idea struck the donkey. Every time a blow of dirt was shoveled on his back, he would shake it off and step up. He would shake it off and step up. And this is what he did. Every blow of dirt that landed on his back, it was quite painful. But then he did not lose his panic. He did not lose his panic, and he focused. And he would shake it off and step up. He would shake it off and step up. And this is what he did. He kept saying these words aloud to encourage himself. Shake it off, step up. Shake it off, step up. The same dirt that seemed that would bury him alive actually supported him to survive. The donkey had handled the adversity in the best possible manner. And this is what I learned from the smart donkey. Back in India, the treatment started. But yes, I also said, shake it off, step up. Heavy medicines doesn't matter. I'll take care of my health even more. I'll drink more water. I'll change my eating habits. Shake it off, step up. The same problem, the same disease that thought would lead me to a depression started a beautiful series of episodes so that I could meet the most evolved souls on this planet Earth. I started to go to these spiritual camps. I started to meet people like Dalai Lama. I got an opportunity to meet people like Swami Kriyananda, and I learned that with every problem comes a seed of opportunity. I just had to not lose my calm and stay focused and rise above the problem. And if case I can just share one life lesson from this problem in life of mine, I would say that please do not lead any problem overpower you. Rise above that problem, shake it off and step up. Shake it off and step up. Thank you.